Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai Bahashem Rakakadash, the water, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, Brakadayahu, Brakadayahushai Bahashem Rakakadash. Khan. Next up, honors to the elders of GMS, a great millstone that will well continually teach on down to my brothers. And peace and many blessings unto the elect, the Bayasha, the Wada, the Asa David, Shalom, Akim, Yahabashim, Ashai, Barakatham to the elect. Alright. So, I'm going to start the first precept. This is, as you see, 1 Corinthians, the 3rd chapter, right? And, the 17th verse, because, hey, man, the Lord is, he's cleaning house, man, and this is what, is happening with the, house of Israel, man. We're being cleansed from our filthiness, man. You know, because, like I say time and time again, that's all these heathen could put out is abominations. So the food we eat is defiled, man. So, you know, and then, you know, as it states right here, as it reads right here in 1 Corinthians, the 3rd chapter, and the 17th verse, it reads, if any man defile the temple of the Most High, him shall the Most High destroy, for the temple of the Most High is holy, which temple ye are. Yes, so the temple of the Most High, hey, it's you Israelites, man. This is his dwelling, man. It's his people, man. The Lord taketh, the Lord considers his comely and delicate woman, man. Going back to Israel, man. You know, we are part of the temple of the Most High, man. You know, your body first and foremost, of course. You know, and you know, it states that, it says that also on the law, man. You know. It talks about make no cuttings in the flesh. That's one way you defile the temple of the Most High, man, by making cuttings in the flesh. Whatever it may be, man. It could be tattoos. You know, you got Jake eating all types of abominable foods, man. You know, that defiles the body too, man. You know, so you got to be careful what you eat, man, because like I said, the Lord is cleaning the house, man, and he's cleansing us from our filthiness, man. You have to understand that, you know. Cause hey, us as a people, we're filthy, man. The whole head is sick, like it reads, man. Like it states in the scriptures, man. The whole head is sick, so you know. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna bring this out. You know, talking about Israel and all that, right? This is Amos the 9th chapter and the 11th verse. It reads, "In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof, and I will raise up his." And I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old, right? Because you go back thousands of years ago, man, we was different, man. The men of Israel, hey, going back to David, man, he was able to put 10,000 men to death, man, just like that in one shot, just in one day, just in one battle, basically. The men of Israel went out to war, went out to battle, and that's what David was able to do, man. He was able to subdue his enemies, man, and put them under his feet. So that same spirit is coming back, man. You know, he that is few amongst them shall be as David. So you gotta understand, all this is coming back, man. You know, we might get certain ailments. We might catch some diseases at times, or get sickness here and there, or even get illnesses, certain illnesses. But still, through the spirit, we fight, man. We don't give up, man. You know, so how much more? And these times, man, the Lord said, greater works than these shall you do. I mean, back then it was way better, man. You know, probably you wasn't arguing with your woman so much. And these days, man, man, you'll be in, it's easy to be in to get an argument with a woman nowadays, man. You know, because that's all they do, man, is argue. You know, but through the spirit. Back then, it was much easy, man. We had more comfort when we was with our women. We had much more comfort. It was much more easy to get along with each other. The household was better, right? Most likely, you know. I'm talking before slavery, man. I'm talking about when we was ruling, us as a people, when Israel was ruling, man. But eventually, you know, the curses fell upon us, man. So, but yeah, this let me get this out. Yeah, due to the curses, man, we in a position we in right now, man. We in the state we in right now, man, due to the curses. Cause hey, you Jakes can't lie, man. Hey, we still under the curses, man. So, cause you got certain Jakes, they talking about we under new covenant when we still under the curses, man. This is not Hey, this is not our rest, man. The scripture says arise and depart. And it says also, it talks about how it is a high time to wake up out of sleep, man. For you know, yeah, that's the truth. That's the honest truth, man. You have to wake out of sleep, because it talks about how also we're still yet to this day in our enemy's land. Roughly paraphrasing, we're still basically held captive. We're still yet to this day in our captivity, man. You know, but I believe that's in the book of Romans, man, where it says, and that knowing the time that now is a hot time to wake out of sleep, you know. Exactly, because who wants to be sleeping all day? Nah, man, you want to be doing something. The body needs movement, man. You got to be moving around. You got to be doing something. You understand, you know? So, but, you know, yeah, that's the point. And our job, our duty is just to wake up our people, man, mainly the elect, because all of Israel is not going to wake up. You got to understand, because 2/3, they're going to have to be cut off, man. All right. But Con, let me read this right quick. This is Isaiah the 44th chapter, and the first verse. It reads, "Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh, that made thee and formed thee from the womb." You know, going back to Jeremiah, because Jeremiah, he was basically, hey, most likely he was called and chosen, man. And that's what we want to be a part of, because as a child, since he was even Paul said, "I put away childish things," but you gotta remember Jeremiah, when he was a child, man, the Lord even knew him, man. He says what? Oh, Salakia, that's my alarm. He says what? He said, "I have ordained thee to be a prophet," man. You know, roughly paraphrasing. So that's the point, you know. So yeah, Con, this is verse 2. "Thus saith the Lord that made thee and formed thee from the womb, which will help thee. Fear not, O Jacob, my servant, and thou Jeshurun, whom I have chosen." You see, so hey, we ought to not fear, man. When I say fear not, we know the Lord speaking unto us. When he say fear not, when the Lord is speaking unto us and he's saying fear not, he's saying basically when the enemy comes like it, basically saying, the Lord's saying, look, when the enemy coming like a flood, don't fear, man. You know, basically fear not, man. Because why? He's on our side, man. The Lord's on our side. That's why. He will always be on our side, man. And we have nothing to fear, man. All right. It reads, Salakia. Verse 3, it reads, "For I will pour water upon him that is thirsty, and floods upon the dry ground. I will pour my spirit upon thy seed, and my blessing upon thy offspring. And they shall spring up as among the grass, as willows by the water courses." Yeah, man. So, hey, the Lord gonna have Israel spring. Like, we're gonna be sprung up, like roughly paraphrase, but along those lines, you know, basically we're gonna be shooting forth our branches, man. We're gonna be rejoicing, man. We're gonna be exalting the Lord. Meanwhile, you know, kicking the heathens' asses, you know, in the kingdom, and having Esau in hardcore slavery, like, man. And we're gonna have you know, because in these times we have sackcloth on, but in the kingdom we're gonna have beautiful garments, man. You know, because sackcloth represented mourning, and even you go into the book of Lamentations. Lamentation means like, that's what it means basically, like, you know, lament, you know, that's what it means. But you know, because going back to the word lame, basically, like that, you know, being that lame man, because some of our people are poor, man. We got our people, they got that poor spirit, man. They don't really got it like that, man, you know. But yeah, lament meaning to mourn or to wail or regret. Yeah, because we got some people, they lost hope out here, man. They don't got the Lord. They don't got the Lord on that side, man. 2/3 have lost hope, man. You know, but yeah, that's the point. Let me see. I'm about to wrap up, anyways. But the point is that, look, man, when an enemy comes in like a flood, we ought not to fear, man. And in these times, of course, you know, we wearing sackcloth. I mean, some brothers wear garments, of course, but imagine the garments in the kingdom, man. I mean, oh, man. This is going to be beautiful, man. We're going to be stunting, man. We're going to be showing off, you know, like Jake said, man. You know? But yeah, this is, I'm going to end it with this. This is Jude chapter 1, verse 10. It reads, "But these speak evil of those things which they know not, but that they know naturally as brute beasts, and those things they corrupt themselves." I'll jump down to verse 15. It reads, "To execute judgment upon all the heathen," basically, right? "And to convince all that are ungodly among them of their ungodly deeds, which they have ungodly committed." Look at that. Yeah, because if you're ungodly committing something, like if you're committing something ungodly, like you're being willingly ignorant, you know, or along those lines, right? Then you're committing sin, man. You're breaking the law, and you're doing all those things. But us, on the other hand, as for the elect, we're willingly putting out this truth. We're willingly pushing out the truth, man. We're willingly putting out the truth, and we're willingly doing these things, man. We're willingly doing things that are good in the sight of the Lord, like seeking Him, seeking His face. It talks about that. Seek the Lord 10 times more, man. You know, roughly paraphrasing. It reads, look, check it out. It says, "And of all their hard speeches which ungodly sinners have spoken against Him." Yeah, you see, these ungodly sinners, they speak evil, man. All right. Going back to the churches, man. Whether it's Catholic, Christian, doesn't matter. Your Catholic and Christian churches, they're not gonna save you, man. All right. I was gonna end it with that, but let me get this out as well. This let me see, Hebrews the 13th chapter and the 8th verse. It reads, "Yahushua HaMashiach the same yesterday and today and forever." See, this is who we gotta rely on, man. We gotta rely on the Lord Yahushua, man, which is the true name of the Lord and Savior, man. You know, He's our Redeemer. That is the true name of the Lord, man. You have to understand that, man. All right. But hey, you know, with all that being said, I'm going to pretty much end it there. I don't want to say we're edified. And in closing, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Next up, honors to the others of GMS, a great millstone that will well and continually teach on down to your brothers. And peace and blessings to the like, the Bayasha, the David. Shalom, Akim.